Hi, my name is Tia, and I'm going to show you how I do stage makeup. And yeah, the two clients that I'm going to use is my friend Felicia and my little friend Carlos. All right, so here is my makeup kit, which I'm going to use. And these are the foundation colors that came with it, perfectly to match, people of color. And that is shadow, so I can make it more darker color if I need to. And this is the Nose and Scar Wax. This is the Bruise Wheel. It has the red, the yellow, and the purplish and the brown color. That's for the blood, the pus, and for bruising. And also we have Stage Blood and Spirit Gum, which I use to put the wax down. And Spirit Gum Remover because it is very sticky. And those are all the things that I use to apply the wax to make the cut. And I use Q-tips because I lost my brushes. And this is a foundation brush, and that's a concealer brush on the end of that. And you can use that to smooth out. And you also need cotton. That's what I use. And a stencil sponge to add texture to the wax to make it look more like skin. And I also use Vaseline because the wax gets sticky. You can use baby oil, but I use Vaseline. And here's how I'm starting with Carlos. I'm applying the Spirit Gum to the area where I want the wax to be. And then I just use a little bit of cotton. It's substance to be able to hold for the wax to be able to apply. I'm adding some more Spirit Gum just so I can have the cotton covering the area. And of course this kid is being silly. And now I'm applying the wax, and I'm using my fingers. I have Vaseline on my fingers to more easily spread the wax, and I'm just smoothing it in as I go along. Smoothing it out and spreading it out. You usually don't want to put it in a place where it can wrinkle, but I'm trying to work with this kid right here. Carlos keeps scrunching his nose, and now I'm applying the stencil. And now I added some red blood into the wax to make it look more skin, and I'm applying the pencil again to give it texture before I add the foundation. And now I'm just going to add the foundation to the wax, and I'm blending it into the skin, and I'm also applying foundation to the skin so it can all be the same color. And as I go along, I'm also going to use my finger to smooth out the wax as I need to so it doesn't look quite lumpy. It's okay to make adjustments midway, however you want, so you can make it look as real as possible. So I just adjust as I see fit. I'm going to keep on smoothing and blending. I really want to make sure that wax is secure. And now I'm adding the spots where I'm going to put his cuts at. So I have some depth to add gashes there. Now I took the end of the Q-tip and I'm putting the blood inside the cuts. Then I'm adding some purple. It's for the bruising look. Then I'm going back and putting more red inside of it. More red blood makeup. And you can really just do this as you see fit and how you want your cuts to look. I'm giving him a bloody nose. And just adding blood around, and I'm kind of mashing it with my finger to make it look as real as possible. I wanted his cut to look a little jagged. I also gave him a black eye, which is great.
First of all, you're going to start with a blank canvas. Her face has to be washed.
And here I'm applying Spirit Gum to her face as well. Again, where I want the cut to be. And I just skipped through that process. I got that all done. I did the foundation, applied the wax and everything, just like I did Carlos. Now I'm putting the marks where I want the cuts to be. And I added some yellow for like kind of a pussy look, and then the red. And I'm going back over with the purple, the bruising color, and some more red. See how that foundation matches her skin so perfectly. I'm giving her a bloody nose as well. You know, that goes around. You get in a fight, you get beat up, you get a bloody nose. And a black eye. It's pretty popular. And look at that. It looks really good. You can add finishing touches as you see fit. Whatever you want, just to make it look as believable as possible. Just add a couple more streaks. It was kind of really hard.
So now for the finale, I'm gonna add stage blood.
This makes it look even more real. Starts dripping. It just looks really good. But you want to watch out because it can stain your clothes. That's why I have the towel there. These are the results. And that is how you do stage makeup. Thank you.